One more function that we are going to look at is how to delete a node from the list. How to delete a node from the list. And we will do that using two methods. How to delete a node from the front and how to delete a node at certain position. For this purpose we have to create two pointers. Temporary pointer, which will point to the head, and previous pointer, which will point to the null pointer. Let's imagine we want to delete the first node from our list at position 1. So this is the index of our list, 0, 1, 2, 3. What about the position? This is the first node and this position in the list is 1. This is position 2, 3, 4 position. And we want to delete our first node at position 1. How to delete this node? We have to move our two pointers forward, and we will want to make our second node the new head. So we will need our temporary pointer to move to the next node, and we have to move our head to the next node. Before we will delete this node, we have to save the data from this node. For this, we will use our additional variable x. We will assign it with a -1 value. After we save our temp data to our variable, we can delete this node. We can delete this temporary pointer. Let's discuss the procedure, how to achieve that. Our function will return the data that we are going to delete. It means int delete node, and we will receive our head pointer, and our position, the node that we are going to delete. At first, let's create two pointers. Temp, assign temp with a head, and assign previous pointer to the null pointer. And let's create our variable x with a -1. Our first step, if we want to delete the first node at position 1, if position equals 1, we will move our head to the next node. Head equals head next. Now this is our new head. Now we have to save this value too into the temp, into our variable. X equals temp data. We saved our value and now we can delete this temp. Delete temp. This was the first condition when we wanted to delete the first node in our list. Let's look at the second example. Let's continue to write our code, and I will delete this. Okay, now we want to delete our node at position 2. Let's return to the initial state. We have our head, points to the first node. This is first node, this is second. We want to delete this node at position 2. So we already have our two pointers and we want to find this node first. For int I equals 0, we will traverse with this index until temp is not equals null pointer and until I less than position -1, I plus increment I. We will move two pointers forward. Where is our temp? Temp is here. Previous goes to the temp's place and temp goes to the next place. Prev equals temp, temp equals temp's next. So now I is less than position 2 minus 1. Continue. Next iteration. I equals 1. I equals 1. Position 2 minus 1. I is 1 less than 2 minus 1, which is 1. No, this is condition false. It means we found our place, we found our node that we want to delete. We're going out of the for loop, and now we have to save our value that temp data has into our variable x. Remember, we have our value, our additional variable. So x equals temps data, and we have to relink previous next to the temps next. Brief next equals temp next. Maybe it's better to switch these lines. At first to relink, and after save the temp data into our variable. And after that we have to delete our temp and return x. Return our delete value. And this function will require O of n temp complexity. I forgot after this line to add just one condition if temp is not equals null pointer. If it's not equals to null pointer, it means after that we will relink our previous node, save our value, and delete this node.